Hey there everyone, this is Justin Konovich with the Cooking Dojo. To answer your question, if you have this question anyway, yes, there will be more videos coming very soon. But for now, I want to do just kind of a little fun side project where I want to talk, because I love my characters, I really want to talk about the origins of each character. And I'm not talking about their story origins, I'm talking about how they came to be, how I created them, that kind of thing. I'm going to do one a week, until I've covered them all. And then when I introduce more characters, I'll do an origin story for them. I will do origin stories for the assistants, but because I've had a lot of one-shot characters and copyrighted characters, for entertainment purposes, that, already have their backstories written, I will only be covering assistants that have appeared in at least 3 videos within the last year. Alright, so, now that that is out of the way, I will go ahead and start the first video with Jae Kabinov. Alright, so, I may have talked about this in other videos, but for those of you who don't know or haven't seen those videos, originally this series was just me doing basic cooking tutorials with, the Asian dojo theme. And then eventually I decided I wanted to make it more storyline and character driven. So while Jay started out as a self-insert character, he ultimately is not meant to be a self-insert character. And in fact, I actually don't really act too much like him at all. I mean, some of my fun-loving joking side can be kind of like his, but for the most part I would never act the same way he does. And when coming up with this character, okay, first of all, just get this out of the way, I do not like self-insert characters because I honestly have yet to see one that isn't a Mary Sue character or put in some other universe as a self-insert, of course, that is just there to make the other characters look like dumbasses or to hook up with the lead boy or girl. I didn't want that. So I wanted a character that could be relatable, especially if they're the main character. So that's why a lot of his personality, while you could argue this about any character, because I didn't quite have a character written out for him just yet, I wanted him to be a character that you guys could really relate to and understand what he was going through more than any of them. Him flirting with the assistants, honestly, I just thought that would be fun to do on camera, and it has been. Although I haven't quite been using that joke as much, simply because I didn't want the joke to wear thin. Jokes are great, but especially running jokes, but you gotta know when to call it quits on them. So, and as far as, he is very arrogant and kind of self-centered, but that I did just for fun, and also to kind of go with the self-insert thing because, let's be realistic here, nobody likes to lose, and nobody likes to be one-upped by somebody else. As far as his name goes, Kabinov, and I do apologize, Russian is not a language I know how to speak, so I might not be saying that right, but I was just looking up Russian last names, and I saw that, and I really liked it. I like how it sounded to me. So that was his last name. As far as the name Jay, well, I know I couldn't keep calling my character Chef J, Chef K. Eventually you just get kind of silly. So what I did was, after I came up with a name for Ken, because, he was the main character at the time I decided these characters needed to have names. Jay, I didn't want to use my first name. I figured, why not just keep the name Jay, but, just spell it a little differently. And that whole name will be explained later down the road. I won't spoil that right now. And yeah, he's really there for you to be relatable and for the audience to, really feel for this character, because that's the other thing, and I do apologize if I already mentioned this already, he is not meant to be perfect. He is supposed to be probably the most flawed out of all my main characters. And, you know, I wanted that to make him more human-like. So, alright, that's about all I can think of for Jay right now. Comment below, maybe tell me who your favorite character is. And maybe like this video if Jay is your favorite character. Either way, I just love hearing feedback from you guys. And next week we will go over the origins of Ken Miyamoto. Thanks for watching.